Eagles!
You ready? Are you ready? Yes. Are you ready? Yeah. Let's go. I'm a winner, not a sinner. So you know I hold it down. Got the winner in my locker. Gonna get a touchdown. Make a play, make it rain. Get the win, celebrate. At the end of the day, we're the best. Anyway, I'm a winner, not a sinner. So you know I hold it down. Got the winner in my locker. Gonna get a touchdown. Make a play, make it rain. Get the win, celebrate. At the end
What's good,
of the day,
what's
we're the
good,
best.
family? How you
Anyway,
feeling today? It's a beautiful sunny day outside. Hope y'all having a great day. A great beginning to the weekend, and hopefully the rest of the weekend is good. And if you found your way here to make some time with me, I appreciate it. We're going to get into some conversations, but before we do that, please hit that like, that subscribe, comment down below if you're feeling the material. Today, you already know what we're about to discuss, so let's just first get right into it. Philadelphia Eagles have a big match coming up on Monday night. Prime time, baby. The lights shining. And we get to come back from this bye week a little bit more refreshed. Coming back with some more gifts from Howie Roseman. And we get to face the Green Bay Packers. And the game is going down in Green Bay, which doesn't matter to me. And the forecast says it's going to be a cold night in the tundra in Green Bay with a chance of some flurries. So we going to see what's popping in that game, especially if our running game is kicking behind like we just seen happen to the New York Giants. Real quick, though, let's go over this, man. We got some history right now. Last year, first week in Brazil, we beat them 34-29. Wore the blackout helmet with the black pants and the white jersey. That's exactly what we're wearing against Green Bay on Monday night. Then we came back to the first game in the playoffs. Destiny would have us face them one more time, and we beat them 22-10. And that's when our offense wasn't really clicking all the way there. You know what I mean? Jalen Hurts was just coming back from an injury. He was still getting himself together, and our offense wasn't clicking like it was clicking the next game against Washington. Fast forward, beat the Super Bowl, and all of a sudden, hey, CEO asked Green Bay, can you put something in for me? I want y'all to help me get rid of this play called the tush push. So Green Bay says, all right, yeah, you absolutely right. Let's get rid of the tush push. Beat them twice that year. They had no problem with following those type of orders, seeing if we could lose the tush push. So during that whole time, now it's all the way back. It's a new year. And now we get to face them again. Not only do we face them again, but I've been hearing for the most part of the year, Green Bay's a better team than the Philadelphia Eagles. I don't know if you heard it like I heard it, but that's what I kept hearing. The experts are even saying still Green Bay is better than the Philadelphia Eagles. However, I was watching y'all shows and I noticed that everybody was pretty much picking the Eagles to win the game. It seemed like it would be one or two people out of the 4 to 5 that would say the opposite and say Green Bay is going to win, right? I don't know if that has everything to do with what Howie Roseman did as far as getting us them new players, but we're starting off 1.5 point underdog in Green Bay. It was 2.5, I think like 2 days ago. They dropped it a point, and I guess people are starting to see it our way. Now, in theory, going to play at somebody else's field, anything underneath 3 points, it kind of is saying that you're the better team, but we still going to put it this way, saying that you possibly lose, right? But the Philadelphia Eagles have had this bye week. We normally do great coming off of bye weeks. Last year when we came off the bye week, we won that game, which led us to, the defense changing and being much better. We got some revenge to take care of. Not revenge. Know what? I take that back. It's not revenge. But I do want them to start the game off with a tush push. Just to let them know, like we seen what you did. Obviously, everybody know what you did. But that was a bum move. That was a bum move. A sore loser move. I don't know which way you want to call it. Now, I know Green Bay's going to be coming. Jordan Love's going to be ready. Their defense is going to be ready. They're coming to play us because they have to beat us. They need to beat us. But we're going there because we need to win. We have to win. It's not a season injury for us, but this game has a lot of implications. A lot of things happening within this game. But before we even get to that, injury report. Let's talk about the bad news. Cam Jurgens, he is still down, and he is not expected to play. If that changes, that would surprise me. He did not practice. He's still dealing with that knee injury that he suffered against the Vikings back on October 19th, I believe. So look forward to Brett Toth again playing center for the Philadelphia Eagles. He didn't do too bad last game against the New York Giants. He probably had some better time practicing. There was some issues with the stopping the pass rush, but the New York Giants also has a good pass rush. You know, they got Brian Burns and them boys. But all in all, he did an okay job. Look how they ran the ball. Over 250 yards running, if I'm correct. Right? So, Brett Toth is going to be in. Now, let's talk about the good news. Injury report. A.J. Brown practiced fully. And they need to leave A.J. Brown alone, man. Media asking the most stupidest questions, and I hope y'all seen what I'm talking about. Asking, about him really wanting to be here and all this, that, and the other. They the only ones that was trying to start some stuff, start some drama. Told you he was going to be here. Told you he was going to be here. Howie Roseman already said we're not training no elite player like that. Are you kidding me? During the season? Are you kidding me? A.J. Brown has already said repeatedly, he loves to play here. He wants to be here. Take the cryptic message for whatever you want, but I know what he keeps saying and reiterating out of his mouth. So leave it alone. We try and ball out. We got the rest of the season to look forward to. Not only that, Nolan Smith practiced fully. I was not quite expecting him to actually play in Green Bay, but it looks like he's going to be playing in Green Bay, right? Brandon Graham, he's going to be playing in Green Bay, all right? Jacorian Bennett actually even had a good practice. So it looks like we're starting to get a little healthy. We still have some other health concerns, but I'm looking forward to this defense because now we're playing the Green Bay Packers. Nolan Smith is probably going to have a somewhat of a small, I want to say, sizable count of plays, or they might throw him right in the mix. But now we kind of see where they're going at it. They're going to start Nolan Smith. I'm not talking about this game. I'm talking about for the rest of the year. They're going to start Nolan Smith, and they're going to start Jalen Phillips. I love it. I love it. Because Jalen Phillips is going to be a beast. He has the 4th best snap pressure as well in the entire NFL. Now you add him with Nolan Smith, Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis, Moro Jumo, Jalen Hunt, however you want to mix it up. It's going to be a problem. The other guys haven't been able to finish as much, but we started to see them during the New York Giants game. We started to see them starting to eat. It was 5 sacks against the New York Giants. Now you're bringing in Jalen Phillips. He had a 15.5 pressure rate, 18.2% pass rushing rate. Top 4. Now I've heard everything he said on the microphone. I'm glad to come here as a Philadelphia Eagle. He loves what he's seeing. He loves the guys that's inside the locker room. He loves the winning culture that's set here. Now, originally, I was saying that he was going to be a 1-year deal. There's a chance that he'll be much more than just a 1-year deal. I don't know. That's at the end of the year. We'll have to see what's going on. Everything's about contract and about money. You know what I'm saying? But if they could get him for somewhere in between 10 and 15, that would be love. Now, that was supposed to be one of our weaknesses. But one of our main weaknesses was the other cornerback side by side with Quinyon Mitchell. And what did we do? We went and got Michael Carter II, who is technically a nickel cornerback, but also can be a safety based on Vic Fangio's words. Then we went and got Jair Alexander, hoping that he can reclaim what he was. And I don't know if y'all heard from Jair, Philadelphia native. He's excited to be here. Huh? I'm sure at practice they was getting it in. So Jair Alexander is now supposed to be your starting cornerback number 2. What are we doing? We're testing it. And I don't see why he can't pass. He's set up not to fail. You got better rushing rates, which helps the defensive backs. You got a good lockdown in Quinyon Mitchell, and we're hoping Jair Alexander reclaims that same title, right? And then you have Michael Carter II, which allows Coop to also move around however they want to play the situation. This is your new defense. Those were 2 of the weaknesses that we had. The other weakness was play calling, execution on the offensive side of the ball, and we've already seen them starting to come together, starting to gel. Now this is after the bye. I don't see nothing but goodness coming out for the rest of the year. We are now on our way for a playoff push, trying to keep the number 1 spot. We are number 1 and didn't really have to do too much this week on our bye, except grab new players and try to get healthy. Now we did all this, and I just want y'all to see some of these rankings. We are 26 in passing, 29th in receiving, 26th in first downs, 19th in rushing, 13th in points. Defensively, we are 26th in sacks, 21st in interceptions, 25th in forced fumbles, and 22nd in tackles. We sit number 1 in the NFC. Not really worried about the NFC East. Just being honest. I'm not really, unless there's a fatal something that happens, I'm not really worried about the NFC East. But the NFC, we did all of this with those considered bad rankings, and we're sitting number 1 in the NFC. Ready to run the table. The magic number for the Philadelphia Eagles to even clinch the playoffs is 6. This is still the beginning of the season, week 10. 6 more wins, we clinch the playoffs. We clinch playoff bursts. That's what we talking about right now. We ready, y'all. We ready, y'all. I can't wait to see what they look like, especially against Green Bay. I'm taking Green Bay. I want to hear, who do you think's going to win on this one? Who do you think's going to win against Philadelphia Eagles in Green Bay? What do you think the end score will be? Drop it down in the comments below. Let me know who you taking. Obviously, you know I'm taking Philadelphia Eagles by 10. That's what I feel like. By 10. Now look, like I said last year, first game, it was 34-29. That was a close game. Second game, which was the playoffs, was 22-10. But I just feel like Philadelphia might be coming out trying to make a statement. And I hope they do, personally. Especially against Green Bay. Because I don't like what they did to us. And normally, you know, I don't have no problem with Green Bay. Why don't I have a problem with Green Bay? Because they gave us Andy Reid. That's where Andy Reid came from. Andy Reid brought in Donovan McNabb. Andy Reid brought in consecutive years of great football with Dawkins and the boys, right? But Green Bay now, I don't know no more. I got family that like Green Bay, so, you know. But nah, man, I got a couple friends that like Green Bay. We both got green, but I'm not feeling them right now. So we need to go take care of business. Now, in the NFC East, real quick, I just wanted to go over some things before I even say anything else about the NFC East, actually. I know y'all heard Marshawn Nealon, he passed away. So first off, we want to give our condolences to him and his family and the whole Dallas Cowboys organization. Always should definitely check on your loved ones. Sometimes signs can be shown and sometimes you don't see them. So, you know, I pray for him, his family, as well as the Dallas Cowboys and as well as y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody got somebody in the family that may be feeling a certain type of way, whether it's from depression, whether it's from anything, especially during these times, especially during these times here in the United States, government shutdowns, just the way the world is, right? So first for that, and then also for the New York Giants, Cam Scatterboo. We hope you continue to get better. And anybody else that's injured out there that needs to get better, you know what I mean? Jaden Daniels, all that stuff. So now, as far as the Dallas Cowboys is concerned, probably won't even stay on them too long. We already talked about everybody. Jerry Jones went and traded for the Dallas Cowboys like as if they're actually a Super Bowl driven team. I don't think those picks or those trades are going to work. But we'll see them again because we owe them one more game, and I believe that's in Dallas. We'll see y'all soon, boys. New York Giants, nothing to worry about from them no more. They got to get better, get healthy. We split the year 1-1. Here at the bottom of the NFC East. Washington Commanders, they are not the same as last year. They look a little older. Jaden Daniels can't stay healthy. He's getting hit a lot. And we haven't played the boys yet. We haven't played the Commanders. But did y'all see the thing about Trump? Trump wants them to change the stadium, Washington Commanders Stadium, to his name. Go figure. That's what we worried about right now. I ain't even going to get into it, but that's what we worried about right now. There's a lot of things going on in the entire world, and we worried about changing the stadium name to your name. That's what we worried about. Whatever. Josh Harris already said no, but he will be attending the game against Detroit Lions. So, whatever, you know. We'll see what the Commanders have in store for the Detroit Lions. Actually, I think I'm rooting for the Commanders. I mean, the Lions is on our tail, I believe. Tampa Bay is definitely on our tail. And we have to take care of business again with Green Bay. Take care of business with Green Bay because Green Bay's right there as well. We give Green Bay a loss, that puts them a little further down. All right, we're in the driver's seat of our own. I mean, we're in the driver's seat of the NFC. Not just the NFC East. We are in the driver's seat of the NFC. We hold it in our own hands. Right where we want to be, despite everything that has happened thus far. Despite the drama that they want to continue to create, the drama that we did create, and the execution of the offensive coordinator and offense, and all the injuries we had. They keep talking about that Saquon Barkley curse, man. I hope Saquon run for 200 yards per game the rest of this year. Anyway, let me get out of here. I know I done held y'all too long. I hope y'all rest of y'all weekend is pretty good. And, I'll catch y'all soon. 76ers play tonight. I don't know if y'all Sixers fan. Might just be football here. But I'm going to drop something for the Sixers in a minute. Because there's a lot to talk about with that as well. Appreciate y'all coming in. Please hit that like, subscribe, comment below. I always try to hear from y'all. Plus, it helps the algorithm for me and my channel to grow. Trying to get up there. I'm at like 60-something subscribers. Trying to get it going. And, I have a lot in store. I have a lot in my mind to bring to you as far as content goes and as far as helping people. So, y'all have a good one. Continue to motivate and elevate because y'all know that's what we do. Please motivate someone close to you. We'll see you on.